Now, the problem with buying, shopping, and replacing things, this can be a crazy throwaway society. And you probably have heard this before, and I bet it bothers you. So when should you buy something? And let's really get into if maybe you can fix something before you buy something new. Now, if it's a new year, then I must be buying a new vacuum. I'm joking, of course, but that does seem to be something that happens from time to time. Hey, I'm Robyn. Let's tackle purchasing, replacing things, and throwaway stuff. Grab your tea and let's go. Now, obviously, every woman always wants a vacuum as a gift. I'm just kidding, of course. But I have a little story to tell you. I was recently doing my morning vacuum of the rugs. Now, the only reason I do this is because we have a fireplace, and in the winter it gets especially messy with people bringing wood in and out. There's ashes, there's a little bit of this and that. It's messy, it's messy. Now, I know you always vacuum after you've worked out in your workout clothes while deep conditioning your hair. We also get a lot of evergreen needles trapped in the house, so I was vacuuming and then I got this happen. So I go to vacuum, and what happens, it starts doing that intermittent thing. This happened before, and I managed to actually replace the head, and that helped it because we just happened to have an extra head around. I know I'm not gonna do that now. This is super old. So what I'm gonna do is look inside, see if I can clean out the head, see if that helps. So let me tell you, it was really annoying me, but I did not just rush out to buy something new. I don't believe in the current way that a lot of us, and I in the past have done this too, handle things where when something stops working, we just replace it right away. You know, once upon a time, people used to try to repair things. If you watched Sesame Street as a kid, like I do, there was that guy, I don't remember his name, Luis, was it Luis? And he used to fix things. He had a repair shop. I remember him repairing toasters. I can't remember the last time that I even I never had a toaster repaired. We've gone through like 4 or 5 toasters, and really nobody would even bother repairing a toaster anymore because it feels like things are made just so that they can break. I mean, I'm not talking exactly about Apple products, but I'm just saying maybe Apple products. So with my vacuum, I tried it all. I tried emptying it. Look at that. That's dust mixed with cat fur. Another thing I tried to do was to clean the power head out. Now that is the little spinny part at the bottom of the vacuum. If that can get clogged, that can really slow it down. So I have emptied it, and now it's still making that sound. So there's one last thing to try, and that is this. This is the power bar, and I can see it has a lot of my hair. And I see some strings. I also see some like of the grass from an Easter basket. And I bet this is what is holding me back and keeping me from getting to keep my vacuum. It's not an old vacuum. I mean, it's 10. That's not old in vacuum years, okay? Okay, maybe it is old in vacuum years, but I don't think I should be contributing to the throwaway society. So let's check it out. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, look at all of this in here. Look at all this crud. Okay, yucky. Very yucky. Very yucky. Ew. Ew. So gross. So gross. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, okay. Look at all this hair. Ew. Okay, I gotta go take this over. I'll be back. Well, I think that was the problem. I actually took like chunks of, there's still stuff in here. Chunks of hair out that literally have probably been there forever. So I had this problem last year, and I actually managed to fix it by replacing the power head in general. We actually thought it wasn't working shortly after we had it. I mean, we've had this particular Dyson model for probably, I want to say like 8, maybe 10 years. And so we were having problems with it. And my husband called them and they were lovely. They sent out a new power head, but then we managed to fix it. So we just had this power head sitting in the closet. And last year it was doing this very thing. So I replaced the power head and it was perfect. It fixed it. So I figured I better just try to clean out the power head because that might actually be the problem. But that didn't really seem to fix it. The other thing that is so important with these vacuums is to check out the filter. So really, I was investigating everything that I needed to do to get this vacuum clean. You know what? With this, you like rinse out the filter. I actually almost did this with my beloved little Grogu bot, my iRobot, but you don't rinse an iRobot filter. So thankfully I didn't make that mistake. So first of all, I don't want to run out and buy something new. I don't want to just replace it. I want to do my best to make sure it can work. The other thing, before you buy something new, you always want to make sure that you have a place to put this new thing that you are buying. I really like to be very careful. I don't like the idea of sending something to the landfill either. I work in healthcare and I am telling you, there is a lot of waste and garbage in healthcare will just make you weak in the knees. So I always recommend doing your very best to try to fix it before replacing it. So I wasn't going to just send it to the landfill. So like I said, this vacuum is not really very young. It's probably like 80 in vacuum years if you think about it. You know, if this was 50 years ago, you would be able to fix it unless like the motor was gone, but maybe you could even just replace it. But now we can't. But I still need a small vacuum. I need it to go into the basement, to go around my bedroom, to go around my bathrooms. I can't be bringing my big vacuum all over the house. So in a second, I'm going to get to whether or not I managed to fix it. But first, what if I did have to buy a new vacuum? What would I do and how would I approach that process? Now, many of us like to do research. We look at the price of things. We look to see how long it will take to get here. Is it in town? Can we buy it locally? But a lot of people look to see if something will break because in our current society, we are used to things not lasting as long as maybe we would like for them to. So also, what is the warranty? Will they send a replacement unit as part of the warranty, or will they send replacement parts like Dyson did? Now you decide what works for you, but you need to try to fix what you can, in my opinion. We can't just be replacing everything. Be mindful with your time, of course, and your effort, but if you can, spend a little bit of time trying to fix something. So let's see if everything I had done worked out. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, now I gotta wash the table. There we go. Hooray! So this video brought up a big question about throwing things away, replacing things as far as society. Now, I made a video here about the ethics of minimalism, and I think you will love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.